Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the Indulge Podcast. Today we have a very special person with us. We have Wanitha Ashok. She's known as Bangalore's fitness queen and is one of the leading fitness experts in India. She's a fitness coach. She's a Get Fit India initiator, youth icon. She's a motivational speaker. She's a media presenter. She's an author, fitness influencer, and whatnot. Get Fit India is a mission which she initiated 20 years ago, and she's leaving no stone unturned to get her country fit and healthy. She writes a column for our own paper, the New Indian Express, and has several fitness shows in various channels. She's authored a bilingual fitness book called You Have an Excuse, I Have an Exercise. Catchy title, Wanitha.
Thank you.
You know? She's also a vigilante who supports various causes. She's a recipient of many national and international awards for community service. And her favorite saying is, make your trip to planet Earth a memorable one. And she surely lives by it. Hello, Wanitha. Thank you so much for making the time.
Yes.
We meet again after a long time.
Yes.
So, we are here at a time where a lot of people are talking about fitness. A lot of people, want to look younger. They don't really want to look their age, and people are not really looking their age. If you
Yes,
see,
yes.
50 is a new 30.
30, exactly.
50 is a new 30
Yes,
nowadays.
yes.
So my first question to you is, how does one stay fit at 50?
Okay, good question. At the same time, I would like to tell you this incident which happened yesterday. I was with this NRI who has left the country some 50 years ago, and then she is visiting her parents here, and she said, India, in India, people are not aging well. And she's looking at me and telling okay, and then they just eat rice and make rice and put lots of sambar and eat. That's all they do. They don't know anything and all that stuff. This typical NRI effect. I said, excuse me, you left 50 years ago, but things are not like that. Today you can't differentiate between a college girl and a married woman with 2 kids, or even a lady who's in 50s. Things have changed. People don't eat only anna and sambar anymore. They're very, very conscious. Things have changed now, like you said, and people have become even more conscious. And because of social media, because they just want to post, and they want to post the best picture of theirs, wear best clothes, get the compliments and comments and all this stuff. Apart from that, there is one section of people who literally took their health seriously, that is post-COVID. So during COVID, they realized that immunity is very important, keeping the body weight is important, and all those things. Then there are one set of people who are passionate, completely passionate about taking care of themselves, and they know the importance of exercising and healthy diet. So at 50, if you want to look 20 or 30 at 50, you'll have to start at your 20s. Okay? Even if you're starting today, you're 50 and you're starting today, good enough. At 80, you'll still look 50. Okay? So, this is how we start. There are the certain steps. Let's go with the diet first. Diet is very, very crucial, important. And 80% of your weight loss comes from your diet. So make sure that you're eating healthy, eating on time, and including all the 6 nutrients. And we will come to that later. Because other day I was giving a corporate talk, and when I asked them 6 nutrients, they knew only protein and carbs. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but before we come to that, you said something. See, I've known you for 20, 30 years
Yes,
now.
yes.
And you look the same.
Yeah.
And in fact, I saw you with your daughter the other day, and you
Yeah.
look like sisters.
Oh yes, I get that.
So you're the living example of
Yes.
50s is the new 30s. But you mentioned something, and you said if you want to look 30 when you're 50, you'd have to start when you're 20s and 30s.
Yes.
So did you start like that?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, totally. I was always into fitness, state level
Yeah.
athlete. Then I got married, child 1, child 2. I was only walking that time. Then gym was not there back then. And I used to stick to walking. Then gym came in. Then I got into gym, then aerobics and all that stuff. And this was almost about 25 years ago. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I was always been active, and I was not doing strength training. Strength training is
Okay.
crucial. It is very, very important to retain the muscle mass.
I see.
So
Okay.
we're going to talk about that.
We'll talk about that. Yeah.
So, your stress levels, it has to be maintained. If you want to look young forever, keep disease away, manage your stress, and exercise takes care of it. Good sleep is very important too, looking. No wonder it's called the beauty sleep, right? And you also have to hydrate yourself. Mindset is also very important. And consistency and commitment to all this is very, very important. Otherwise, no change will be seen. So, you know what, at 30, from the age 30, we start losing lean muscle mass rapidly. Like every year, 200 to 300 grams of muscle mass is lost from the body. Automatically, the body gets rid of it. That is why we age. So muscles are everything. Muscles is equal to strength, muscles is equal to structure, posture, muscular strength and endurance, everything. Okay, it also boosts your metabolism. Even when, you're sitting and not doing anything, you're boosting your metabolism, you're burning calories. Since you lose muscles, as you grow older, by the time you're 40 years old, almost 5 kilos of muscle mass is gone from the body. So that is why people find it so difficult to lose weight at 40. They say, I'm doing a lot more things than I did in my younger days, but I'm not able to lose weight. Why? Because the metabolism has come down.
Yeah. So when you're saying, people are losing muscle mass, it's not that they are becoming thinner.
No.
It's that they are becoming fatter or putting on more weight, but they're losing muscle and it's replaced by fat. That's what you're saying.
And not replaced, exactly. So let me tell you get you familiar with your.
Because I'm thinking, I'm very happy when you're saying, lose
muscle. No.
I'm becoming thinner as I go older.
No. So your skeletal system goes like this. This is your skeletal system. Attached to that is your muscles. Over that is the fat.
Okay.
So this skeletal system is what is giving you, able to move, strength, and you're going to walk, sit, run, whatever is happening is because of this muscles being attached to this one. So when this is coming down, okay, the density keeps coming down. Naturally, you lose out on your strength, stamina, fitness levels, everything, plus your metabolism. So this muscles are very active tissues. For it to survive, it needs a lot of energy. If you create a calorie deficit by not providing excess calories, the muscles have to survive. They say, okay, they are not providing me enough food. Let me use the stored fat. So wherever we have banks of fat, that will be used as energy. But none of us create that opportunity. Just one cake one piece of cake, somebody's birthday in the office, and it goes on like that. One extra coffee also is calories. So to retain the muscle mass, you need to strength train. Muscles, use it or lose it.
Excellent. So coming back to what you were saying, you were talking about people not knowing different nutrition properties and things like that. So can you throw some light on the nutrition aspect of it?
Educate people.
Yeah.
Overly googling things.
Yeah.
So the 6 nutrients are complex carbohydrates, not lean. Complex would be all the whole grain food. This is what you should be having. If you consume that, you'll be having it in moderation. You can't eat too much because it's very filling. It digests very slow, so it gives you a feeling of satiety. For a long time, you won't have hunger pangs or cravings.
Okay, this is like your grams and
millets, okay. Whole grain, any of the brown rice, wheat, and all those things. So maida, rice flour, they're all, they digest quick sugars. Okay. So that is, then we come to protein. There are 2 kinds of protein, but one is what you should be having, lean protein, which comes from chicken, it comes from fish and eggs. That is lean, desirable, advisable, healthy. But the other kind of, protein would be from mutton, okay, a red meat. So that is unhealthy for your heart. Please don't have that. Occasionally, I know it's very difficult for people because I hear with non-vegetarians, mutton is the favorite, right? Yeah. So if that is your favorite, do have it occasionally and in moderation. And then we have, vitamins and minerals, and then healthy fat and water. So vitamin, mineral, and complex carbs comes from your whole grain, vegetables and fruits. Okay. Water is the forgotten nutrient. Not many people drink as much as water is required, which is 8 tall glasses, especially summer. And if you're sitting in a cubicle, AC cubicle, and if you're a person who steps out like a salesperson, or you have gone out shopping or something, you need to have extra water because you have to replace the lost water. And if you're an exercising person, also you need to have adequate water. So healthy fat is something that people overlook. Okay, healthy fat will help you reduce your cholesterol levels. That is the LDL. So it increases the good cholesterol, HDL. So that is very important, and please include
So
them.
healthy fats are found?
Fish is one of your sources. Flax seeds, chia seeds, avocado, walnuts, all nuts in fact.
What about the egg yellow?
Yeah, only the yolk. But you can't go overboard on the yolk. Okay. So one you have. One. I would say a man can have two, a lady can have, adult female can have one. And it's a very good source of vitamin B12. That is something we are majorly deficient of these days. And non-vegetarians, bach gaye. And vegetarians have a tough time. Vegans have even more tough time. Yes. Vitamin D also, Yeti, it's like Edison is like very, very low. Even if you are supplementing, you somehow see it is low. Indoor life, sedentary lifestyle, and also, I don't know, there's a speculation. It's the RO water, which is depleting the vitamin D levels in the body. Because everybody is either on borderline or deficient.
So we need to speak about this RO water. So is there a setting that you can have which can actually allow a little bit of the minerals to come in, or is that good or bad? Because I'm told that the RO water completely depletes the minerals. So where do we go for these minerals?
Actually, I was speaking to a couple of experts. This was in an international convention, activity that was happening, and they were saying it's better to go back to our times and use the filtered water instead of the RO water. So here also a couple of my friends don't use RO water, they use the traditional filter water.
And we can boil it.
And those kind of things are better. Yeah, at least we don't have to suffer. See, once the vitamin D levels comes down, depression is one of the major things that we go through. As it is when we age, depression comes naturally, especially for ladies because of hormonal changes in women. And then you will be unable to lose weight, sleep. And, vitamin D has a host of other, functions. So please check your vitamin D levels.
Now, I want to talk about, the body types. Wanitha, now we all have different, types of body, and we can't have one regimen that fits all. So, what do you suggest? How do people find out what exercise or what kind of a routine will suit them?
Okay, good question. And yes, principle of specificity. Okay, there is a principle. You just cannot do something. I cannot work out like an athlete. Okay, or you cannot work out like an athlete. Your nature of work is a seated job, and you are not aiming at anything. Nor will you do anything like a marathoner. Okay, because that's not your goal. So that is why it's
we write about it, but we don't run it.
Right. So our homemaker, she cannot do crazy workouts like an athlete or, like a bodybuilder. No, principle of specificity is very important. You do exercises that will benefit you and improve the quality of your life and plus your work. So yours is a seated job, a seated job. And so like you need to do a lot of back extensions, and of course there are all the muscles in the body should be worked out. So there's specifically you're going to work out on those kind of things. Okay, lower back, knee strengthening and those kind of things. Now let us say there's a salesperson. The salesperson's job is to stand. So that person is going to build on the muscular strength, focus on the lower body strength. Okay. And you are somebody, say, let us say you use your upper body a lot. Like let's say cricketers. Joints. The joints are used a lot. Okay. So they're going to work on your shoulder strength. So that is called principle of specificity. So in general, all of us need to do these things: cardio, strength, flexibility. They are the three main components of fitness. All three have to be included.
Okay. So what do you suggest, let's say for a software engineer?
Okay. Software engineer, carpal tunnel syndrome, frozen shoulder, elbow, they have major problems. Spondylitis is another one. And the whole thing, so one link is, connected to the other. It snowballs into the next link. So they cannot overlook that. So again, a software engineer is a seated job and with your neck down all the time. So they need to take, apart from exercising, you need to take frequent breaks, get up and move. All those people who hold seated job, this is for you. Get up, take breaks every time, periodically. Say, let's say 1 hour, okay? Drink water. If you drink water, it promotes movement automatically because you will have to use the restroom. So when you go to the restroom, don't come back and sit immediately. 1 or 2 minutes doesn't matter. Just walk around and come back. This promotes stiffness, improves blood circulation and prevents stiff muscles and shoulders. The muscles and joints. Okay, improved blood circulation. Very, very important. Otherwise, if you sit for hours, there's stiffness, and stiffness is equal to injury. So take water breaks, drink water, and a little bit of movements and neck exercises, hand exercises. So every joint should be moved. Okay, all these things should be done, and you will of course strengthen your lower back a lot. Usually, I see people with shoulder issues, lower back issues. Yeah, and also your stomach will be growing. Once the belly grows, they never eat on time. Okay, they are stressed. They carry work home. Their commuting is like strenuous, and they eat just about anything. I have gone to so many software offices. It's a festival out there. The choices, they're spoiled for choices. The amount of choices you get. And this one particular company, I thought they were having a party. It was their regular thing. So you should be able to make the right choices there. Because like I said, once the belly becomes bigger, it weighs, the whole weight is falling on your knees. You will end up with knee problem. And also, gravity pulls it forward. Because of the weight, the lower back gets hurt. So you will have to reduce, if not for aesthetic reason, you will have to reduce it for functional reasons.
Now, I've, seen you at parties. I've seen you at, your workouts, and you seem to be having a, very normal life, and, your lifestyle is both active. It's, you're involved in so many projects. And, how do you manage that? I mean, do you have, some kind of a, timing or something like that for different things? Do you have a schedule?
Yeah, good question. So today, I have 4 classes. I already finished 3, this one and next one.
So your classes are your workout?
Oh, yes. I work out with my students. But then exercise is good, too much isn't. Okay, so I have to know where to draw a line. So I do cardio with my 10 o'clock batch. Okay, that's the ladies batch, because, by then I would have warmed up and things like that. And, and moreover, I don't get place in the 6 o'clock batch. Okay. Then I do strength training with one of the batches, either the online or offline. So the other times I'm just instructing them, I'm not doing them. If I go on doing all the 4 classes, I'll have overuse injuries. Plus I'm putting my body to stress. When my body is stressed, cortisol hormones are released. It doesn't allow me to lose weight. Instead, I will gain weight. Yeah, and I also will lose out on muscles, and I also will not be able to sleep.
So something else interesting that you just mentioned. So what is this cortisol thing? So can that happen to a normal person?
Oh, yes.
Can they come to reach a stage where they can't lose weight?
Oh, no. This cortisol will happen to everybody. If you are stressed, the cortisol hormones are released. Yeah, so that is very dangerous. To release the cortisol hormones, you will have to do meditation, pranayama, exercise, and also practice this too shall pass. Nothing is permanent, so don't be attached to a problem. This will pass. Just like happy times will go, this also will go. That is something that you will have to learn. It's, mental thing. Yeah, it's a mind thing.
Okay.
So
it's all,
it's all interconnected. And, exercise is that one, medication for all problems, solution for all problems. If you go to any doctor, the first thing they will ask you to do is walk, because that's one of the safest and simplest. Anybody can do it. We have 2 doctors in our body, right doctor, left doctor.
Okay.
Right leg, left leg. Use those doctors. So they are going to advise you to exercise, eat healthy. Okay. Some people, they have to hear it from the horse's mouth.
Okay. Yeah. I've heard that the walk it off. If there's any kind of issues, you walk it off. But off late, everybody has also taken surprisingly to badminton. I see a lot of people playing badminton nowadays. A lot of clubs opening up, and providing a little space for people to come and play badminton. And I see a lot of people losing weight and getting fit, and moving better and things like that. I'm also wondering, does the same thing apply to dancing? Because I've
See
you
me.
work hard and you party hard, and so I've seen you in your workshops, and I've seen you on the dance floor. So why can't we just party and lose weight? Is that
it's a good cardio workout.
It's okay.
It's a good cardio, but then strength training is missing. And also in party, the ladies will be wearing high heels, which is not very good. So you can dance in the house. And actually, when I tell people to work out, and cardio can be walking, brisk walking, walk, no talk, and then dancing. Wear good shoes, and you play your favorite music and dance away. It's a good cardio workout. Okay, but then for strength training, you need to be guided by a certified trainer who will monitor your alignment, execution, give you variation, repetitions, correct your posture. All those things can happen. And flexibility every day should be. it should be done.
Okay.
Cardio every day. If you want to lose weight, cardio 40 to 60 minutes every day.
40 to 60 minutes, is it?
But then you shouldn't be motivated and start tomorrow with 40. You will start with 15, 20, gradually build it to 40 to 60. Make sure your strides are long, wear good shoes and socks. And then some people have 10 years, 15 years old shoes. Chuck it. Okay, because times have changed. Ergonomically, the shoes have been, modified to suit the latest this one. And biomechanically, they're made very well.
So how does one choose a shoe for?
You just have to go tell every shoe place in town. Okay, the leading ones. You just have to go sit there and tell, I want shoes for walking. You won't believe they'll take out our shoes and explain the whole thing to you. Ergonomics and biomechanics of the whole shoes.
Okay, how are these shoes different from?
Very light, and the way they are made is very different. For running, they have different. For gym, they have different. The soles and inside. And if you have flat foot, you won't be able to work out. Okay, flat foot, it's so painful. They can't even walk for 10 minutes. They'll be screaming with pain and coming back.
Yeah, so they need different kinds
arches. The shoe with an arch. There are a lot of things that can be customized these days. The sole and all that stuff. So cardio is taken care of. Strength training, weekly 2 to 3 sessions of total body strength training. And flexibility every day 10 to 15 minutes. Every part of the body should be stretched and pulled.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So how do you divide your workout now? I mean, how much time to stretches, how much time to cardio, and how much time to strength?
Okay. So like if you are choosing a total body strength training, it's a good 1 hour workout. Okay. So you do this. Okay. Monday, cardio. Tuesday, total body strength training. Wednesday, cardio. Because, between the two muscle workout, 48 hours, the muscle should rest for it to recuperate. So when we do strength training workout, there are microscopic tears. Microscopic. Okay. It has to tear. Why? Because when you have protein in complement, you're building new muscle fibers. That means you're building new muscle mass. So allow it to rest for 48 hours. After 48 hours, again do your strength training. So again, alternate it like that. So you only need 3. So now when it comes to stretching, at the end of every session, do your 10 to 15 minutes of stretching. So again, that needs to be done under guidance. Yoga, Pilates and all are very good stretch workouts. So I think you have another valid question for me about dumbbells, right?
I wanted to ask you.
So like before this, we were having a conversation and you said dumbbells is the only way to build muscles. No. Do you know there's a gym in the body?
Oh.
Gym in the body. We can use a body weight and do exercises. There are thousands of exercises that you can do using your own body weight, and it's an elite workout. Very, very challenging. Dumbbells is different, okay? It's different. But when you're using your body weight, how much do you weigh? That much you are putting it into, work. So it is an elite workout. You don't need dumbbells to,
Yeah, but don't you need dumbbells to at least strengthen your, like for instance, I want to do some pull-ups.
Pull-ups,
but I don't have the strength in my arms to pull myself up. So should I not use dumbbells to first strengthen my arms and then?
Tricep dips, using the floor or a chair or a table is upper body strength.
Okay.
So that's how you build your muscles and strength, and it's a progression. Okay. One day you decide and you cannot do it. You have to
and you'll damage your.
Yes, exactly. So to do the pull-ups and all, you do need the bar. And these days it's available online. Just make sure it's fixed well. So lene ka dena shouldn't happen. So why shouldn't you do only body weight exercises? Because your body needs variations. You will have to bring in different modules. Like when you're talking only about dumbbells, then there's stability ball, medicine ball, resistance tube. Then we have kettlebell. So bring in these variations, challenge the body. Your body gets used to everything. Muscle memory is built, brain memory is built. All the muscles will like, hey, I know this exercise. She's been doing it for years together. Sleep, everybody sleep. You surprise. You'll never reach an exercise plateau. You do something else. Oh, I don't know this exercise. And the central nervous system sends a message to your body. All the muscles says, hey, I don't know this exercise. Everybody, engage. The nature of the body is to protect us. So the central nervous system takes care of that. So, all the muscles get activated. we need to protect, or we don't know this particular exercise.
Oh,
So
I see.
more calorie
Okay.
burn.
So are you trying to tell me that if I'm doing push-ups,
Yeah.
After some time the push-ups will have lesser effect on my body? Oh,
Because the body knows there's no challenge.
oh, okay.
And you that's the same strength that you're giving it. So
Correct.
you will have to increase. So it's called fit principle. Frequency, intensity, duration, everything has to be increased gradually. Yeah. To get fitter, stronger.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. Well, that's great. I have got a very, serious and very scary and sad question for you. Why are so many deaths happening in the gyms? I mean,
Especially post-COVID.
especially post-COVID.
COVID, yeah.
What is the?
Yeah, it's usually the exercisers who are dying, and heart attacks are happening there. It's only because I don't know if there's a connection between the vaccine and high intensity workout and plus all the supplements that they're taking. They're taking so many kinds of supplements. I know most people are taking, though there is a huge war happening on social media. There's no validation, there is no that one, this one. But then, supplements could win combination with, the vaccine and intense workout, stress, lack of sleep. All this put together is a bad combo.
I know, because a lot of people are asking this question, but there are no
Yes.
real answers out there.
Yeah.
Is there any kind of research that has happened? Or?
I don't know about the research, but then there was a very nice, thread that I came across on one of the social media thing, and it was again about the gym death. And there are a lot of people, doctors, who cited that could be one of the reasons. The stabs, it was a abroad thing. The stabs could be the reason. And intense workouts definitely, and supplements also. Even without vaccine, even before vaccine, people have been dying, but the rate was lesser. So people have collapsed in the gym, treadmill. There was a lady who died in one of the clubs, long back, very long back. This was almost 15 years back in one of the leading clubs. She was running on a treadmill and she just had a heart attack. So intense workout is one thing, and also supplementation. Steroids, some of the steroids are given to the horses.
Oh my God.
Yeah, those kind of steroids. There was one guy in North India who died. He was taking that kind of steroid.
Oh my God.
Quick results.
Oh.
All
So
about
these
that.
are not under guidance or anything like that.
No. These steroids cannot be taken,
Okay.
but supplementation of protein can be taken. But the person who's giving you the protein supplement, as in prescribing you, should also know what kind of workouts you have and regular diets you have. Excess protein is bad for your kidney.
Yeah.
Uric acid levels go up.
Yeah.
And then there are a lot of people who have suffered because of that also.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the damage done. It's like, like how a broken glass is. It's never the same. I don't know why people are going crazy. As a Fit India, movement ambassador, as well as Get Fit India was my initiative, which I started 20 years ago. Okay, because when I went through my manuals, when I did my first certification, I realized people are doing crazy things. They're not doing the right kind of things. And the only reason people are exercising is to, lose weight. So I had to bring in a change, educate people, throw some light. And my job is like so vast. I'm catching people who are over-exercising. I'm pushing people who are under-exercising, overeating, under-eating.
So what is your role as a Fit India ambassador? What do you do? Apart from being the brand ambassador.
Yeah. I need to promote wellness in the society and guide them and, promote them in a big way. Like as in, they have a lot of events happening. So talk about it, promote them, push people. And I also do online classes for them on YouTube. This is not, this is seasonal, not everyday kind of a thing. So it's like that, yes.
Fantastic. So what about this six-pack fad, Wanitha? What do you think about this?
It's been there for
fad?
such a long time
Yeah,
now.
I know, it's
Thanks.
been there for a long time. But I feel, but actors, more and more actors are
Yes.
getting it so
Yes,
easily.
yes.
I saw a recent picture of Ranbir Kapoor and he's so ripped.
Yeah.
And I the only person who used to be ripped like that for Hrithik Roshan.
Yes.
And then Shah Rukh Khan came with
Shah
his...
Shah Rukh's, I never felt the definition was good.
Yeah.
Because he's a very skinny guy.
Yeah. But Hrithik and now Ranbir Kapoor is so ripped.
And what about Amir Khan?
Amir Khan
Yeah,
also,
Amir,
so how are these guys doing it?
Like luckily, guys, for you it's not your bread butter jam.
Okay.
For them it is. And with this movie, they have to be like that. Next movie, like
Yeah.
Amir Khan, for instance.
Yeah.
He had to have the six-pack, then the next minute he had to blow it up. And, Vidya Balan also for that, she had to lose weight, gain weight. Luckily, you guys, you don't have that kind of pressure.
But we want a six-pack. So
No. How, tell me if you are really, opening your shirt and walking around with a six-pack. Who are you showing the six-pack?
You never know.
You're hiding the six-pack. Yeah. All of us have six-packs, Eddie.
Okay.
All of us
It's all
have.
inside there somewhere.
And always covered with fat. Remember? Bone, muscle, fat. So lose that fat, your six-pack will automatically be seen.
Okay.
So
That's the secret.
I see six-packs where? A lot of six-packs without hard work. They don't even go to the gym. Villages. Hard working, these villages have natural six-packs ripped out. And because it's not covered with fat. So all of us do have, but six-packs does not mean fitness, or you're in good shape or you're fit, and does not define fitness. Six-pack is just a show muscle. It's a show muscle. That's it. Okay. We don't need show muscles. We just need to, remove the ample fat from there.
Okay. So is there any, quick fire way to lose just your belly fat? Is there?
There is no spot reduction. Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No
Weight loss
spot
is
reduction.
overall. When you make dietary changes, start exercising, that is include cardio, strength and flexibility, stress management, beauty, sleep, and all that happens, then the body decides where the fat should go from. You cannot dictate terms to your body. Try doing that.
Okay. I've tried for years.
Okay, let me tell you something. First in, last out. All your problem areas, hips, butt, stomach, last. It goes last.
Oh,
Last in, first out. When you start exercising, you lose weight first.
Okay.
But it came last.
Right.
It came first here, but it goes last. Patience.
Okay.
Lots of patience, but it's possible.
What's possible?
Yes.
Okay, it's possible. Yeah. And what about water? You mentioned 8 glasses of water a day, but I'm told that some of these actors with their six packs and all that drink very less water. So is there some?
No. So that 8 glasses of water they would have also had initially.
Okay.
So when they have this shoot, the final day, even bodybuilders, they go into a dry mode. They dry up. Okay. So they don't even have a drop of water. I'm telling you, they're going against.
Just for the shoot.
That's for the shoot or the competition, the final, the D-Day, where their muscles have to pop up, show. It's a show muscle, right? So, but if you're going against nature. Completely, your diet is going against nature, your workout is going against nature. And you know what? They don't do cardio much because they lose out on weight, right? And they need the muscles. So they don't do cardio much, they do strength training more. So if you have a good trainer, they will make sure that you do cardio also. So again, you can't go on YouTube or go on some, a bodybuilder who got muscles any which way and train under them. Knowledge is very important. Our manuals are so thick. And, it's not easy. Like we are quarter doctors. We study so much about anatomy, so much about, a skeletal system, musculoskeletal system, then pulmonary system. All the systems are studied. So there's a lot of knowledge behind all this. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, so that's one of the reasons the deaths happen. Even some actors also die, right? Yeah.
Can a bodybuilder be a vegetarian?
Oh yes, they can. There are a lot of people who have proved it. In fact, there's a club itself, vegetarian bodybuilder.
Wow.
And yes, of course, their protein sources would be from plant-based. I think a vegan, it would be a very big problem to be a bodybuilder. A vegetarian can. And so, of course, the sources would be peas, broccoli, and you can have your dal, pulses, millets. All those are protein sources. But it is very challenging, very, very challenging to get that amount of protein that you want.
Okay. One more question that I always wanted to ask you. I've seen your workshops and everybody is smiling, everybody's having a lot of fun. You recently had a Women's Day workout and things like that, and everybody's dancing. And I when I see your workshops, I see people dancing. I don't see them working out. I mean, what's the deal? I mean, are these exercises, routines that you have come up with, or you've incorporated dance into them?
Yes, it's a structured aerobic classes, which somewhat is like dancing. The moves are like that, but we do it so well. And, we are so, what do I say, graceful. It looks like we are effortless. It looks effortless. A lot of people who come to see these videos, they say, Wanitha, I want to come and work out. For them to do something like that, what my students are doing, it'll take at least 2 to 3 months. Because it's a mind-body workout. You have to remember a choreography. I disorient them. Okay, they'll be constantly moving in all directions. So it's gonna take some time to do such things. But with practice, you can. Yes, it's a structured workout based on cardio and strength.
Oh, okay. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. So I have some, quick fire questions for you. Yeah.
Surprise.
Favorite workout.
Structural aerobics.
Favorite food.
Idli.
Favorite actor.
Female or male?
Male.
Male is Ranveer and female is Deepika.
Okay. Favorite outfit.
Jeans every day.
Okay. Favorite designer.
No, I'm a designer.
You have your own design.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite movie.
I don't know. Like I see a lot of series these days, so it's series. Currently, it's you.
Okay. Favorite person.
Modi ji.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Eddie. It was fun.
Lovely having you here, and so many pointers came out of that, and I'm sure it'll all be really helpful, for our listeners and for our viewers. Thank you so much, people, for tuning in.
Thank you.